Hey, this is Jake from Jake's Board Reviews, and today we're checking out the Mini Ghost by Pyzel Surfboards. This one's in a 5.5, 18 3/4 by 2 4/4, and it comes in at 27.1 litres. So this one's just a stock 5.5 in a squash tail. Fin setup I've liked so far is the neutral Legacy series. I just feel like they work the best in the board. My first impressions, I'm just going to talk about how the board's felt so far underfoot. So it's actually quite a bit looser than I thought it would be, which is not a bad thing in some wave settings, but in some wave settings, I'd say if you want to set it up as a quad, it's a bit too skatey. I've ridden it as a quad, but I'll try a couple more quad sets just to see, but it just felt a bit weird as a quad. As a thruster, it's felt really good. I'd suggest probably the AM1s, AM2s, along that line, or if you have the Johns, if you're comfortable with them, they work too. I actually just picked this one off the rack, so a team rider had this one before. Futures and Surf Mud sponsored, probably in the Gold Coast or something. But yeah, it is a stock 5.5 board off the rack, 27.1 litres. So yeah, that's the first impressions. It's a fun board, I like it, but I'll see how it goes. It feels a little bit loose sometimes, so yeah, all in all, the wave range is probably like maybe 1 to 5 foot for the squash tail, and for the round tail version, which would have a bit extra hold, it'll probably be around 3 to 7 foot, 3 to 6 foot maybe. That's probably the ideal wave range for this board. First day I rode it, it was actually quite big in Surfer's Paradise, which doesn't really get so many good beach breaks, but sometimes can turn on in the right wind and right swell direction. So had a little surprise surf there while visiting some cousins. This board went amazing in this as a neutral template. The only thing I'd say, if you want to have rounder turns, the AM2s or the AM1s would suit better. But this accommodates a bit of rounder surfing, a bit of whippier surfing, and it just lets the board do the work without having to try too hard. So yeah, that's the first impressions. There's a bit of a big nose there as well for a bit more added paddle power on the chest. So a bit foam distributor forward on this board, wide point a bit more forward. That's the first impressions. We'll see how it goes. It's going fun, but you never know with boards, they can change. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Board Review.